go. Let's just get this going. All right, I haven't pulled up the browser. The mouse is right around the corner there to pull up Firefox, and that's what we'll be using.
Perfect.
Start. It's a good thing I've got all my systems like worked out.
So they're actually doing actual work on Exit 10?
Supposedly, I didn't see it at all.
So I wonder if it was just like something small or if it was something that they.
Hey, Austin.
Hello.
Hey, Austin.
Hello.
Something. I was wondering if it was like
What
something
is
small because
going
usually
on
if they do
here?
like big construction, they.
I thought about ordering a pizza again, but I ate a whole bag of jerky, so I think I'm good.
Nice. We got a shitload of chips.
You're sending images?
I did send an image,
Images? Okay, so I gotta ask off the top because otherwise I'll have to figure it out in the end. If we're in the middle of something and 10 o'clock rolls around Eastern time, do you have should I just pause, or what do you think we should do? Should I just say, we'll see you next week and call it quits for the night, or should we go if...
We can play her by ear, see exactly where we're at, if it's something that's imperative or if it's something that's passive.
Because I don't have any rigid plans for how tonight's session's going to go.
Oh, I'm waiting for something to load, and it's like nothing is loading. It's like, oh, it's because I need to go down here to Firefox.
Oh, that was the wrong...
Yeah, I'm definitely down to play it by ear and just see what happens. I mean, literally worst case scenario, 10 o'clock rolls around and I can just dip out and you guys can finish whatever is going on.
I'll try to keep that from happening.
Sorry, we're having trouble getting your pages back. Restore session because I said so.
You see how you have collected more condition markers and I put them in a bowl there?
Mm-hmm.
I have almost all the colors.
That's fantastic.
So I'm thinking
you got ones for all different size monsters.
Yeah.
This one's got fire damage.
Red is damaged. And then we'll figure out the other ones.
Okay.
I think white
Poison.
is some sort of unique
Green,
thing
poison.
because I only have 2 of them. Green could be poison. Blue could be, I don't know, suffocating or drowning.
Blue can be you just got lit up with some lightning.
I think my app for pulling up the document is having a stroke right now. L for Libre.
6.8.
Office is
Yeah, these things
having
are-
problems.
Oh, they're cold. 2
Your dice are
ones.
cold?
Oh gosh, yes.
Nonsense.
Two ones out of 5 dice.
There we
That's
go.
a 40% crit fail. Not good.
There's not a whole lot of relevance in recounting last session, but I'm going to recount it a little bit anyway. I'm going to print it off and give it to one of you guys.
We done let them go and we went, run away! Run away! A little better.
It's good, good la música.
60% under 10.
Little bit of la música.
Un poquito. Un poquito música. All right, anyone want to catch us up while I get the music going?
Holy Lord, that's a lot.
You don't have to read it all. There's a key points and then there's a greater outline.
Key points. Team reviewed the recap of the previous session,
Holy
highlighting critical
shnikes.
information about the cult's plans, including the control of Morgan Manthar and his brother, the involvement of giants, and the non-involvement of metallic dragons. The team decided to send a sending spell to the information to Leosin about corruption and the benefactor activities within Watergate. The team planned to camp out in the dungeon to gather more information before making a move against the cult. The team discussed the possibility of an uprising by the Bullywugs and the Lizard Folk to take over the castle after the cultists leave. The team acquired a secret document detailing alliances that the cult has with other factions, including the Red Wizards of Thay and various Worm Speakers. The team decided to find out more details about their next destination and give that information to the Bullywugs. The team... Next destination...
That's a better rule.
Did we say we were gonna give where we're going to the Bullywugs? It don't matter.
Don't matter none.
It don't really matter.
No, we're
All
gonna
they
get
want's
the
the
castle.
castle. It doesn't matter. The team discussed the possibility of stealing the black dragon mask from Red. Yes, I would love that. I would love to steal all the dragon masks, by the way.
That'd be
But-
fun.
And then I would
Go.
like to control the dragons
Dragon
ourselves,
control.
and then fight Tiamat with our own dragons. Long-term goals, though.
3 black dragons.
Well,
Against the
if we have all the different masks,
That means we have all the chromatics.
that would be fun. But okay,
That's a cool idea.
isn't it?
And the
That would be
metallic-
kind of sweet.
And the metallics would come against us because they're like, yo,
Uh-huh.
like no metallics.
Well,
you
we
need
can
to
just
stay away.
we'll give them the masks after we're done with them.
Okay, then now we're starting to warm up. We got a couple 19s out of that one.
I think I got ripped off at the grocery store. My Gatorade is not here.
Oh no!
Haterade.
We'll have to do.
The team planned to leave the castle and head towards Neverwinter to find potential allies and gather more information about the Portal of Parnasse. The team discussed their current schedules and availability, with one member mentioning the rigorous training pipeline and desire to return to the West Coast.
Wonder who that was.
Yeah, I think I lost audio.
That's actually hilarious.
Lost
I cannot
audio?
hear you guys.
You can't
I
hear
don't know
Oh.
if you can hear me, but I cannot hear you guys.
We can hear you.
Last time this happened, it was just a momentary
There's
problem.
a momentary what the hell?
Can you hear us now?
Momentary no.
God, I love to be retarded. Where's Shogun?
Turn your
Hang on a
head.
second, Austin.
Holy Lord.
I used the other one for a moment there. It reset the whole transcription. Anyway, can you hear us?
Set the whole thing?
I can hear you now, yep.
Okay.
Sweet. Did you
All right.
catch any of my recap?
Probably not.
Not really, no.
That's fine. Basically, like what we're
Things happen.
like, yeah. We said the Bullywugs were gonna take over
The castle.
the castle. I was just saying that I really want to steal all the masks and then like control the dragons ourselves and attack Tiamat with our own dragons.
Yep.
There's a text copy if that helps. Since we have it in front of us.
But then it says we're just heading to Neverwinter just to get more information about Portal to Parnasse, and
I
Yeah.
prepared more for the High Forest if you're okay with that.
I'm totally down for. I'm down to kill something.
That's the plan. Okay.
Let's do it.
Where's the High Forest? High Forest is way the hell over here.
We can make it.
Well, it's high, that's why.
We're like way the fuck over here.
Well,
Well, what if we?
Our dragon flies us over to the High Forest and drops us
we
off. and
clearly
says
didn't
goodbye.
work out this detail. Alright, so, you
We were really heading
wanted
to
to go back to Waterdeep after getting all this stuff from the castle, Neantar. And you were going to probably rendezvous with Laosin, since you guys did seed chaos into the cult, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like you hoped. Probably a good idea to report back, get your fee, and then move on to whatever is next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say. Well, does that sound good to Austin? Don't want to.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
fast
Jack,
tracking.
Neverwinter sucks.
Yeah.
Neverwinter's horrible.
Neverwinter sucks. Not really.
You don't want to go there. Instead,
We meant
I'll take
Nether
your word.
Mountains.
I didn't mean it that way. Sorry. The problem was that Neverwinter has more details, and I was more inspired for the High Forest.
that's
So.
totally fine with me.
And Neverwinter, it's almost always winter because it snows a lot there. So it's
Listen,
not a
Except for
clever
the
name.
very warm river that keeps it from ever having snow.
right.
I'll agree to it as long as I get one magical item.
You may get what you wish for. Does anyone want to hold on to this as their note sheet?
Oh, geez.
I printed it off so one of you could have it if you'd like.
It is nice
Swing.
to have.
I do have a 3-hole puncher if you ever need it.
I do like
Outline,
those transcripts.
6 o'clock p.m. Meeting April 7th notes. Lasted 2
Yeah,
hours,
it was 2
16
weeks
minutes.
ago. Yeah, last week's. My voice is barely hanging in there.
No, that's fine.
I think we missed out on an opportunity.
So
What's that? You missed. Okay.
So we're saying that we did this. Did the Bullywugs get their castle?
As far as you know, they did. The battle was raging, and you probably saw an opportunity to leave without getting too involved.
Oh heck yeah, we did.
That's
we got
fine,
the heck
yeah.
out of there.
Yeah, I would totally be down. Just take off and we found Leosin.
Yeah,
What
you had a safe trip back through the swamp and an uneventful trip along the road, bringing you back
Lord
to Waterdeep. You were seeking out the Society of Harps, where Leosin is, and he welcomes you back with open arms. Welcome.
Hello, senor.
Tell me,
Now we're rolling. Now
What-
we're good. We're
what has
rolling.
happened since last we met?
So we give them the long story, and how we found the stash of all their gold, and then we followed them, and then we got into a fight with the Bullywugs, and we ended up at the castle with Rezmir and all the whole shindig. That
You
we
figured
did.
out where all the gold was going.
Yeah, we found. Yeah, and Parnas. Did he know anything about Parnas? I'm gonna ask him. If he knows
Parnast,
anything.
it's a very, very long ways from here. It's in the mountains.
Mountains. Would it be like closer to Greenest or closer to the Well of Dragons or?
I am not sure
Not sure.
if it's closer to the Well of Dragons, since I'm not very sure on where that is. But I do know that it's seriously far east of Waterdeep and a little bit south.
Okay.
In the mountain ranges there. It
Interesting.
would be several months of travel walking to get there.
It's honestly probably good we didn't, because that would have taken us way.
I'm pretty certain that I know pretty close where Parnest is. Not my character, but just me.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm going off memory.
Quite certain
Okay. Cooler.
that's in the central.
Is there? Because who really sent us on that quest to kind of, was it Leosin that really wanted us to sow the
Yeah.
chaos and stuff?
Yeah, Leosin, a little bit of the dwarf guy. I forgot his name for a moment.
The dwarf guy, Rothgar.
No.
No, it was.
Dwarf guy.
Austin, do you remember the name of the dwarf from the flaming? Not the flaming fist, from the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh, he was at the. We met him at the inn at Waterdeep.
I might
We were
have
drinking with him. You were drinking with him, and you forgot your own name.
Yeah.
Why did I never write it down on here?
Was that the dwarf?
Yeah, that was the door.
All I remember is Doothmare giving him the wrong name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all went back in that room and played games.
Okay, yeah.
Ontharf room.
Ontharf.
Ontharf room.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Took me a moment. Yep. Onthar and Leosin are working together. They've been giving you quests, and at this point, Leosin says, "You've done a great job. I think we certainly owe you." And he hands you several bags of unknown material. You're welcome to open it up and look.
Can I please? I will open it.
Okay. You have a bag full of 400 gold pieces.
Ooh, very nice.
And then you have a bag of diamond dust that is worth 250 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Gonna snort that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's not the cocaine diamond dust. It's the magic.
What if
It's the magical one.
What if I
think I
put-
said the same thing.
Cocaine, magic dust, man. I
Can
thought
I
you.
put diamond dust into a weapon? Is that a thing that you can do?
Ooh, interesting. I had not thought of that. Maybe
Maybe.
if you find a
Like
skilled
super strong,
craftsman. It's mainly a spell component
Okay.
Yeah.
for
Yes, okay.
really powerful spells.
You said it was worth 250.
250. Yeah, that should be a good amount. That should be enough for some things. Hang on a second. I didn't really think through the loot very much. I want to give you another bag of something. Okay, I'm gonna
A
ask.
bag that materializes Austin's armor. It's back!
Oh yeah, you gotta get some stuff, Carbs. We should get
I know.
some healing potions and get you some armor before we take off to the.
I still have a whole
I
bunch
def-
of healing potions.
Yeah, I definitely need some healing potions, and if I could find some armor, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I still have.
I'm still rocking my Colt carbs.
A bottle of holy water, worth 300 gold pieces. And he says, "I hope these
Useful.
are beneficial to you. There's certainly more where this comes from. At the time, we have or at the moment, we have the cult infiltration and spying handled. So
We got him a lot of good information.
we'll send you a raven or a message of some sort. We'll probably use a sending spell. Contact you again if we need some help. For the time, enjoy some time off. Go do some things that you would like to do.
That was very nice.
As a matter of fact, I heard that there's something happening in the High Forest.
we will take it.
Is there beer there?
Maybe
Is there-
not beer,
Is
but
there treasure?
what I've heard is, and you might want to actually, I heard this through the grapevine. The Adventurers Guild has more details. You could see the Waterdeep Wing if you were interested, but I've heard that there is an interesting situation going on with the High Elves in the High Forest, and
Not the high elves. Yeah,
we could use
let the dwarf go and deal with those.
we
tall,
could
pointy
use
eared people.
some more allies for the upcoming battle that we're expecting with the cult once things really heat up. So if you are interested in being an emissary or ambassador on behalf of the Society of Harps, we would certainly appreciate that. More details could be found at the Adventuring Guild if you're interested.
If there was one thing I could ask from you and your spies, I would like to know the whereabouts of these masks that they have of the dragons. It interests me greatly.
It does for me as well. Just removing them, I think, would be a huge disadvantage to the cult.
Oh, extremely, yeah.
Huge might be an understatement.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yes, best of luck, and thank you for all that you've done so far. We couldn't have done this much without you.
You're very welcome. I'm just standing up tall and strong. We're good at what we do.
You're is for all intents and purposes, you are now members of the Harp Society. You might as well be. You've definitely pulled off some.
We're gonna have to get their port too.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
They have like 50 pins.
What are we? Cultists, Flaming Fists, Adventure,
Rangers.
or Fighters Guild,
Fighters,
Harpers.
Or Harpers.
You're
feel like
friends
there's
with the
more.
Order of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I feel like if we talk to Kinnear enough, we could become part of the
This is
winged snakes.
That might be challenging. You have a lot of good factions on your side. He
That's true.
might not enjoy that.
That's true.
Go to the high forest and see some high elves when we should be going to the Sword Mountains and seeing some dwarves.
Oh, my chickens are on the way.
Oh yeah, you said you had chickens coming.
Yeah, they're coming this week. Okay.
So I just want to stop by a place, some kind of adventurers shop to get a few little supplies before we take off to the high forest.
That's a great
We
idea.
can go to the Adventurers Guild because we get
You do get a discount.
50%
there.
off.
Um,
I'm good on healing potions. I got like 5.
Smithy, general store, what kind of stuff?
Let's see this.
Probably.
Clothier, what do they call it? Fletcher.
I think I'm good on that. I kind of want. You know, it sucks because I love my falchions, but like my dex is capped out. So if I can find finesse weapons, I can use my dexterity modifier instead of my strength, which is a lot.
Can't you do one finesse and one other weapon, because you got two weapon fighting, doesn't
Right.
have to be the same weapon.
No, and that's where my like wizard's gonna come because I'm gonna get a shadow blade eventually.
Oh, nice.
In one hand, so only one needs to be a finesse weapon, theoretically. But until then, I mean, I like my falchions, and I don't know. But
What about you, Austin? You want to get anything while you're here?
Really just looking for some armor.
Armor. Yeah,
See-
you lost your
see
armor.
what's-
Okay. The armorer does have stock.
So rapiers are finesse, and they're
Yes,
die
they
8.
are.
They're 1 die 8.
are they actually die 8?
Yeah, they're 1 die 8 piercing.
Let's I'm gonna focus on Austin for a second here.
Scimitars.
What kind of armor are you
die
looking for?
6, slashing. Yep, finesse light.
Um,
Rapiers
I
are
can't remember if you're
finesse,
light or
1 die
medium
8
based.
piercing.
I think that I've had medium on previously, because I just had some leather.
You'd be like
No, light.
Indiana Jones. You
Yeah,
carry a
light.
It's finesse and it's 1d4 slash.
You've got enough
Carry
gold.
2 whips.
You could buy studded leather armor, and it would only cost 22 gold because of your discount. That's the best. It's armor class of 12 plus your dex modifier.
How about studded leather armor of
He already has.
Ranger awesomeness, where he gets to shoot 2 more bolts?
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'll take the I'll take that studded
Okay.
leather armor.
Quick, call him
Now-
Draw McGraw.
In the future, right now at the Adventurers Guild, they don't carry things that are as exquisite as I'm about to describe, but you can certainly look for a craftsman that can build things such as adamantium or mithril, and both of those are high class metals. In my world, adamantium is heavy based, mithril is light. So
Okay.
if you're a light armor user and you want to get chainmail that's made out of mithril, I would count that as a light armor, not a medium. You
And
get to
we can find ores like that around.
you can,
in the
or you can
world?
just pay somebody to make it for you and pay for the materials. Yeah,
Okay.
either's fine. This is something to focus your gold on.
Yeah.
And then when you aren't satisfied with that, do it to your weapons too. You can find enchanters and shell out money for that, or for special weapons or armor that they own, or other objects. I do have a couple magic shops in Waterdeep. Then there's the 2 that you know of in Daggerford that you can go to. So now that you're getting richer, because you have considerable amount of
We
money
have
now.
some stuff banged away.
The other thing is, this came from the other party, but you could totally do this. They had the idea of they want to save up for an airship,
Oh, yeah.
because if you get the right airship, you can go spell jamming. You know what spell jamming is?
Yeah.
I know.
You can go into space.
Spelljammer is cool. So Spelljammer is like Spelljammer is almost like Planescape in a way. It's a totally different deal. So I know what it is. I've never done it.
This would be fantasy magic punk spaceship.
Cool.
Yeah,
For now,
Spelljammer's cool.
I
Yeah.
want to deck myself out in magic shit. So
Be
before,
surprised.
like, I think having like magic stuff on me over like space is a lot better for me, or a lot more appealing.
It's cooler.
Nothing
It is
but
cool.
+5 touches.
It's
my
very
skin.
selfish.
Nothing but +5 on me.
What is our bank looking like? Do you have our bank
I have the
information?
bank. Yep.
100 billion.
$100 dollars.
650,000 gold.
The exchange
Nice.
rate for dollars to gold is 0. So
Nice. We can almost afford a.
if you
We have
want,
67 plat,
if you want,
or is that plat?
I will set. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Platinum.
I will set the exchange rate for real dollars to 100 million gold. So if you want to pay me $100, I'll give you 100 million gold.
Nice.
50-50? You want?
Hell yes.
$100 doesn't go
Don't
very
tempt
far.
me. I
anyway.
will. Yeah, I will. I will take you up
Did I
on
say
that.
100? I meant 200.
You start just doing your own like little in-game shop, like merch shop.
We're like
Premium
completely
currency,
decked out.
guys.
You can get a magic weapon for 50,000 gold or $50 actual money. I love it.
I'm making my own
So-
premium shop right now.
67 gold, 350 or 67 platinum, 353 gold is what we have in
So
the
that
bank.
puts us at about a total of 1,000 gold right now. Because platinum is 10 gold.
Yep.
Wow.
So we're sitting at just over 1,000.
And then whatever we just got for our personal.
And yeah, what we just got for the 400 gold.
If you want, you could transfer that to the bank, but you're not going to be able to withdraw out in the woods.
No.
Right.
I want.
Why would we want that much money in the woods anyway?
I don't know. You guys might have plans.
What's something that we could actually like get that can benefit us? That's something magical. Would it be something for you? Something for
Bag of
Austin?
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding is always nice because then, when you all the loot that you get, you throw in a bag of holding, and that negates weight, doesn't it? Or
Yeah.
it
If
knocks
you go
weight
to
down.
the section in here on magic items, that's going to have the stuff you're looking for. I will also look it up. and
A bag
make
of
some
holding would be really
suggestions.
nice, just because then we could all the loot that you want, you just throw into the bag of holding, and it never encumbers us. Because it pretty much puts it into like almost like the rope trick.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it in
So much in here.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to skip all the plus weapons. Those do exist.
Oh, should I upgrade my rope to 50 feet?
Alchemy jug is great. You can make basically any fluid you want out of water. Acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, salt water, or wine.
I am a brewer.
Adamantium armor.
Mayonnaise?
Fun.
Mayonnaise. Did you remember we talked about this? You can make 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
You can't.
Like the instrument?
No, like the eggs and oil.
Mayonnaise.
Okay, I got you.
I must be missing a joke there. You can get anti-magic armor,
Armor of invulnerability.
armor of safeguarding,
Armor of resistance.
Baba Yaga's dancing broom,
Baba Yaga's dancing broom.
A bag of beans.
balloon pad, bead of
Dude.
force.
Okay, bag of beans. Okay, so I've done
I don't
that.
remember what the bag of beans does.
Inside this heavy cloth bag are 3d4 dried beans. The bag weighs ½ pound plus a ¼ pound for each bean it contains. If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius extending from the beans. Each bean in the area, including you, must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Take 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
I love that. So I love, yeah, so, yeah. My friend used to carry those and stuff. He was a fire wizard.
Or you can plant it, and the DM can choose an effect
Mm-hmm.
that happens.
They're magic beans, man.
That's cool.
You get the beanstalk thing going on. You can jack in the beanstalk it. My friend used to carry those things, and he'd throw them at people and just blow them up. He'd be like, I untie the bag and I throw it. I was like,
I feel
okay.
like you could do some interesting stuff with that.
Oh yeah. The bag hits the ground, the beans roll out,
Dude,
everything blows up.
Cloak of Displacement would be fun.
It'd be good for you.
Yeah. How much for one of them?
$100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting anything?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking about upgrading my rope to 50 feet, but what's the
Just
point?
trade it out. You're like, I want a warranty on this rope.
I still have 25 foot. We're good. They each have 50 feet. We're good.
I would.
It's a dwarven-sized rope.
How much for some?
We might find some fun stuff in the high forest.
Ooh, it's really raining out there.
It looked like it was going to.
What would the
Someone's getting soaked out there.
What
Must
would
be
the-
bad.
That's right.
What would the trade-in values for some rapiers be for my falchions? I hate to do it, but the fact that my dex is capped out is just...
Oh yeah, you didn't have semesters. You had falchions.
Yeah, I got falchions. Which I love the style.
You want to find out the value of rapiers?
Yeah. And see
Rapiers, I have 25 gold piece.
See what
25 apiece.
what I could trade in for those.
Plus our or minus our discount is like 10 gold.
I'll do 12.
12? Let's do it. Yeah,
I
I'm
tried.
gonna do that.
You
At
had
least he
2 of
rounded
them?
down.
I had 2 of them, yeah.
Okay, so now you got 24.
24 gold.
24.
Okay.
Yep.
With the trade-in value?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do it.
That's not a bad deal.
No.
Well, so it's the same damage, but now you're in finesse. So
Right.
now you're
Now I use my dex.
Now you're
I
dexed.
get my dex modifier
to your
with my...
AC.
Yep.
Gives him an AC of like 28.
Nice.
Not 28. Not 28.
I was not processing that thought.
He's like, shit, I'm never gonna hit you.
You gotta
I
be
have
careful.
to focus
After
myself
a,
on the dwarf.
after a long day of work, I'm not as sharp as I want to be.
No, I feel that. I understand that for sure.
No, my brain is hurting really bad.
Okay. Do we need anything? Do we need some healing potions?
I have 4 regular healing pots and a small healing pot, so I have 5 healing pots, and I can heal with spells.
I'm ready to get on the road.
Did we miss anything for Smirgoff?
Austin, do you need anything else?
I have 4 healing potions, so I think I'm good for now.
I have the same.
We should be good. I mean, I can heal too.
So I do want to...
I thought you were doing Spider-Man for a moment.
Heal.
That would be a cool ability. Spider-Man heal you.
Web of healing.
Also works for incapacitate, or I mean, what do you call it? Grappling your enemies.
Heck yeah.
They feel really good while you do it, but
Consider getting.
Is that finessing a fighter trait?
well, I don't know if it's a trait for fighters, but fighters definitely improve from finesse.
Finesse, so when making an attack with finesse weapon, you use your choice of your strength or dexterity modifier for the attack and damage rolls. So you must use the same modifier for both rolls. So with this being finesse, your chance to hit is now with your dex modifier. So it's
Right.
die 20 plus 5. And then your damage is dexterity modifier as well.
So
So
plus
die
5.
8 plus 5.
Yeah. And then how does that do with my AC? How do I put my AC a little bit?
So, let me go to your Helio here. Cleric Fighter.
I'm ready to hit the road though.
Yeah, hit the road while I figure this out.
He'll catch up with you.
Paladin.
Pulling in a map here that's
Yeah.
kind of generic. All right. I kind of like this music right now. Let's see here. Just need a generic forest. Okay. You hit the road. You take your horses with you to get to the forest. It will be dense. You might not be able to bring the horses in. But horses are smart, and they know how to get back to where they belong. And they should be
know
able
on
to
their
do
way.
it. Okay. Just like Sam's pony, whatever his name was. Goodbye, Bill.
Goodbye, Bill.
Don't worry, Sam. He knows the way. All right. Just have something like this in your mind. Sometimes it'll be darker, sometimes it'll be brighter.
That's pretty.
It's nice, isn't it? So you find yourself wandering in the forest. This forest is nestled between a mountain range. The mountain range is not labeled on your map. Oh yes, it is.
That's right.
The Nether, is that the Nether Mountains and the Grey Peak Mountains.
Okay.
You can see them, and then you see the Star Mounts and the Lost Peaks in the High Forest as you're approaching it from the southwest. Right? Nope, you're from the west. Because you're in
Okay.
Waterdeep.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
So
Okay.
we just go kind of straight in.
Yep. So somewhere along the way there, we had to stop and we had to rest, and you needed to bond your weapon to you.
Oh, very smart. Very smart. I like that.
As I'm reading here.
Yes, I do need to bond my weapon, yes.
You come across a couple travelers on the way, and they all are friendly and they hail you. Nothing unique.
Yeah.
Right, fire hail.
It seems like as you pass Carnath Roadhouse, that activity there has halted. And you have to pass it on your way to the mountains. Yeah, it's interesting. Like that was a hustle and bustle when you were there, and now it is deader than a doornail.
Yep.
So there's actually nobody there. You could rest there if you wish. It'd be a little weird. Nil remains of things other than garbage. There are broken crates. There's food scraps, but nothing of value here.
So pretty much we're heading up a little bit. Carnath Roadhouse is here.
Yeah,
And then we're just going to kind of cut across.
I guess so. That's kind of what I
Okay.
was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's fine.
I really wish I could have.
Where is this?
Well, never mind.
Trying
We'll
to
make what
figure
we
out
can out of
your-
it. It don't matter.
So you approach the mountains. You notice that the sounds of nature are quiet apart from the rustling of leaves. It seems very peaceful. And this forest looms in front of you as it's dense. There's a hard line where the trees stop. And the trees are quite tall. They're all deciduous trees. So leafy trees, not evergreens. And you are in the heart of springtime right now. So things are in full foliage. And immediately inside of the trees you can see it gets a little bit darker. But the path travels through a lighter, more lightly forested section of the high forest. Let's have some nature checks to start us off for rolls tonight.
Soldier.
I like it.
Ooh!
That's a 6.
Ooh, it's gonna be a 7 for me.
Ooh!
18.
That's a winner. Could I have you switch to Roll20 tab for me, Chris?
Chris?
Oh, boss is right in front of me.
You
Are
might
you
have
human?
to,
Yes,
you might
I am.
have to verify your humanity.
Yes, I am. I am so human.
I am human. If you click on that top box and select what the nope,
Oh, here.
yeah, just select the drop down. There we go. Log in. It's my spam email.
That's smart.
Game not found. Will you go to games and click on Tyranny and go to launch game?
Launch.
That should bring us where we need to be. Now you know how Roll20 works.
Nice.
Okay. What are your rolls?
6.
What was
7.
it? 18. 18.
Wow.
Yeah, the dwarf got a nice roll.
Yeah.
That's nature. Wisdom.
That's true.
That
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. While you're waltzing in, you notice that things are
Eyes
quiet.
closed.
Things are quiet. There's not as much activity in this forest as you would assume.
No birds that I can hear.
No birds right now. No, it does seem a little out of the ordinary. The trees seem old. The land seems old. This place has been here for many an age, and it may not be traveled very frequently or by many people. It seems like a place that even an elf or a dwarf could live in for several lifetimes, and you still wouldn't be as old as the trees. The tree foliage that occasionally falls off of a tree, you see massive leaves about like this size. The trunks are big enough that you could drive a car through it, kind of like in California.
Yeah.
Think of the giant redwood forest, but instead of conifers, it's deciduous.
Right. Very low. Is it overgrown type style? Or
It's
is it...
yeah, I would say kind of looks like that
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's closer to what it should be than not.
Yeah.
Austin can't see that picture, but there's moss on the trees. There's
It's like,
dense foliage.
It's like Pacific Northwest Olympic
Yeah.
Nationals.
Washington Cascades, the Olympics. You know, you go to one of those places. You've been to all of them. All the rocks are covered with a dense carpet of moss,
Okay, so
and the
you
light
see-
seems to be turning green
That's
as it
easy.
filters through the leaves.
So it'd be +5. So
Sounds beautiful.
It is beautiful.
18's right.
18's right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
Cool. Thank you.
I just had to look some stuff up just to make sure that some of the stuff is. I had to make sure that
This place is
in
quiet.
effect.
Your path turns into more of a wildlife path. This is a trail made by the deer. You think back to what you had heard from Laosin and anybody else you may have talked to about this, and you heard that deep into the forest to the northeast is a settlement of wise high elves. Very few people actually step foot into their realm because they're territorial. And so you want to be careful to not do things that are destructive to nature, because that's one way that would rub them the wrong way and they would very much dislike you. If you can, do your best to
Oh, you said
protect
nature.
any resources or
That's
wildlife.
intellect. That would have been 11. I'm sorry.
This is fine.
For some reason, I was mixing that one with survival for some reason.
You know, there's about
Oops.
a week's travel at best in order to make it across this forest. Probably more than that, considering how dense it is.
Yeah.
But it's not mapped out, so you're gonna have to figure that out for yourselves.
So, so are we in this forest now?
Yeah.
And there's not really a trail to follow?
Right.
I want to climb up a tree and see if I can get
Oh,
a
do the
bearing
Bilbo.
of, yeah, getting a bearing of where we're
It's a
at.
great idea.
Dwarves
Um,
don't climb.
Acrobatics check.
I'll watch from down here.
I imagine Smirnoff would be good at it too,
19.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
okay.
+4.
Did you want to join him and give him advantage on his perception?
I would love to. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
You were with
Aw.
athletics?
Yep.
Or-
Sorry, acrobatics to climb up, and then once the two of you are up there, which you are up there,
Yep.
you'll do a perception.
19.
Nice. Ooh, tied. All right, you're up there as well. The two of you
Is
are
this considered underground?
no.
Taking all the bonuses
I got a
can
+5 on just 13 on perception.
13 on perception. Okay. Music got very eerie there for a moment.
get. Max bite.
And that was with advantage?
Do your perception again. That's right.
So yeah, it would be 13 would still be better.
Okay. Okay. The warm golden glow of the sun is wafting across the forest. This smell of delicious forest is a delight to your senses, and you feel a sense of calmness as you take in the breathtaking view of an ocean of green in front of you. The wind gently blowing, causing ripples that look like waves moving across the ocean. It is glorious and satisfying to witness. You do see some bird activity up above. You see plenty of hawks. You see birds of prey as they are wheeling in circles above the forest looking for things to devour from down below. And you see the occasional small birds pop out of trees, flapping and twittering off as they go their own ways. And you see a denser part of the forest just off on the horizon where things are starting to get kind of misty and hard to see. And
that's where we want to go.
and your intuition is to think that's probably where we're going.
As long as we don't see anything green flying in the sky, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, no green dragons.
Let's say it's probably like 50 miles or so. Something like that. 50 miles.
No, it's not miles.
They're not dwarven miles, they're normal miles.
Oh, okay.
So knowing the direction, I want to climb back
6
down.
dwarven.
And let them know. I mean, I think we need to go this way. Trudge along. It's a little bit misty over there on this way. A little bit more dense.
What are you calling me?
The forest, man, not you.
The forest. I knew that.
Forest, man. That reminds me, the other day I managed to do a really good German accent, and it's too late now to do it for the cult. So next bad guy or fun opportunity, it doesn't even have to be a bad guy. It doesn't have to be a villain. It could be a good guy who's German.
Just because they sound mean all the time doesn't mean they have to be bad.
Yeah.
I would
Du
also.
hast.
Du hast mich.
I didn't get to do this last time, but I want to build Syl, her little.
Oh, this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
There's lots of materials here.
Yep.
Okay, so you climb down with Smirgov, and the two of you are probably, your spirits are lifted as you've just enjoyed a fine scene, a nature scene in front of you that you've probably not seen something like before.
I mean, it's too bad you can't climb, man.
I got chainmail on.
It was beautiful up there.
It's very
I
nice.
need that huge.
Bonita.
I need huge strength.
Los árboles muy bonitas.
See?
Trying to think what will happen next. Okay. Because this path is narrow and it winds and it's like not a livestock but a wild animal trail, you're gonna have trouble finding it and following it. But it's probably the easiest way to walk through the forest. So I'll take another nature check to see how well you guys are able.
Because my nature
find
is
your
so
way through.
freaking good. Not survival.
No, probably not survival.
3. 6
Ooh.
minus
6.
14.
6 minus 3 is 3.
Okay. At first, you find yourself going away, and then Taryn says, "This is not the right way, guys." And you backtrack because things got rocky and full of thorns and lots of underbrush, and you're like, "This is not the way."
Yeah.
And you hear the sound of water, and your ear keys in on that terrain, and you realize animals travel to water. That's the direction we should go. You start going that way, and you find a small creek that is flowing the correct way according to your internal compass.
Down from the mountain or something like that.
Yes, it's flowing against you, so you would be traveling upstream. And you find that there is definitely a wildlife path along the bank, and that this is going to be the easiest way to travel through.
Well, we know the elves need water somehow, so following the water source would be the best. It's always the best idea whenever you're in nature.
We go opposite. Find
Yeah, because
things to kill.
we're going deeper in, deeper in this place.
I'm actively listening. You're there, just blow the horn and make sure everything in the forest knows that we're here.
Okay. Perception check from the group.
Yay, finally a wisdom-based one.
Just showing.
Dirty 20.
Woo!
Ah, he did better than me. Dirty 14.
A 4. I was looking at the tree.
I was still looking in the trees.
I was looking for fish or anything shiny.
You see one jumping out of the water, and it captures your attention. You are a little more focused on what you're going to eat tonight because you're hungry.
I do.
And Smirgoff hears a strange sound in the distance, one that's hard to describe. It sounds like the groaning of a tree, if you can imagine what the groaning of a tree sounds like. But this one sounds like it's in distress. And it sounds slightly feminine, if you know what I mean. It's higher pitch. It's like, we met a Trant once. He didn't sound like this.
A feminine.
But this is similar, and it sounds like there's something bad's going on.
It's his wife.
We've lost the Entwives. Do you know where the Entwives went?
I'm just sitting there looking for fish. Oh, to catch us some dinner, man.
He's like, yeah, I want some food. I'm hungry.
Me and Dewsbury just trying to get some food.
Smirgoff, you're the only one who notices.
What is the name of that?
He's like,
can I tell where it's coming from?
further down the creek. Keep going the way you're going.
Dewsbury, did you see that one? It's a big fish, man. We're going to eat the night, man.
I'm gonna start swinging my battle
Hey,
axe.
I'm the only one that heard the
You are the-
treant.
yeah,
you're
the
the
only
notched
one.
treant,
Yep.
but the groaning tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the heck was the name of that
I feel
street?
like we should probably go check that out. You guys didn't hear that?
You hear what, man?
Hear what?
Exactly. We gotta go check it out.
Dude, what did you eat?
Sounds
man?
like
You
a-
got some mushrooms, man?
Sounds like a tree's in trouble.
A tree, man. What are you talking about, man? I'm trying to get some dinner. You heard something?
All right, I say we walk towards it, see if
Must have had some of that
it makes
diamond
another
dust.
groan.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you heard something, we can go check it out, man. I didn't hear nothing, but yeah.
Smoke some of that diamond dust. Get a little liquid.
What did you give him to drink?
As you're discussing and walking, you go around a bend, you see a small clearing. There's just fewer trees along the bank, and you see
Sweet.
a what looks like a female dryad, which a dryad, if you're not aware, it's a tree spirit. So this is like what looks like a woman, but if she had bark for skin and leaves for hair. And she is being assailed by several small creatures that you can't quite identify yet.
Hey, excuse me, miss, you okay?
I don't know what they can. Who? Anyone speak Sylvan?
No. Sil might.
Oh God, I don't.
Oh, does she? Does your card say?
Don't look at the door. My intelligence
Possible.
is
Oh wait,
fine.
she speaks with spores.
Yes.
You're not close enough for that.
Oh, shit. There's...
Don't look at the door, man. I barely speak Dwarven.
Okay, let's pretend the path is the river. You guys are here.
Okay.
Oh, you're probably not swimming in it. But
Right.
Oh heck no! I got chainmail on. I ain't swimming.
At this river?
Hell no.
Oh, one more thing. We're gonna close this panel and we're gonna set it to pan.
Zoom out.
And zoom out. There we go.
Yeah.
That's too much. There we go. That'll work.
Perfection.
Something like that. And then we've got a dryad. So I want.
Not Mr. Lizard Guy. Her lizard guy's gone.
Bye-bye, lizard guy. She could be one of those siren-looking things.
Oh, I suppose so.
Oh, that'll work.
Got
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that'll
thinking.
work. Yeah.
She could be like this, a dry she looking like
Yeah, that's
Holy
what a
dude, that
dryad
thing
looks
is
like.
crazy looking. I forgot about that.
yeah.
Wow.
Minotaur-esque.
She got a puny blade though.
So dryads. So this one's in a form of like a tree.
Yep.
In a way.
Yep,
The
she.
Dryads have multiple.
I am totally hogging these chips, but please, anybody take them away from me. If they want.
Oh, I'll probably be stealing some soon enough. Because they're the sweet chili ones that are pretty.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Right?
Good, it feels nice on the tongue, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There's only 3 of them?
Muy bien.
Oh, shit.
Okay, they're not kobolds. That's just what I grabbed.
Right.
3 creatures. You're not close enough to tell what they are, but they are slinging the stones at her, which are. She is neatly dodging, and she seems to be like raising her hands, and you see green light like coming out of her hands and swirls of leaves coming out, floating in the air, and she looks like she's ready to try to cast something on them. When a sling stone then clocks her in the forehead, and she falls down to one knee.
Oh, hell no. I am rushing. I ain't going stealthy. I am rushing the fuck over.
All right, let's roll initiative. Do you have the tractor
Yeah,
over there?
I do have the tractor.
Oh, yeah, Newtmer's first, baby.
Dude, if a fighter could rage, I'm going to rage.
It's like, you don't touch that woman.
Hell no.
Leave her alone.
20.
Nice.
20, nice.
Yeah, 20 plus 0 is 20.
So she's going to get disadvantage.
Critical.
She got a 9, so we'll say Dryad gets a 9.
I got a 22 on that one.
Jeez.
Shit, okay.
That's the bad thing, is like the highest I can get is 20, you know.
I got a. Wait, what is. Initiative?
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, you got plus 5.
23. Okay, so
So
me.
it's
Newtmer
you,
gets the highest
then-
he can get,
then
and
Smirnoff,
he's
then
not
Duke.
first.
All 3 of you rolled really well.
I roll a crit.
Nice.
Okay.
I wish I would have saved the crit.
And foes get a 14.
Okay.
I roll a 20 and I'm third. How's this bullshit?
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my bow, and I'm gonna try to get within like shooting distance, because I don't think I can like get up to melee range with them.
Okay, yep, probably not. 'Cause you got, what, 30, 35
Yeah.
feet of movement speed?
So
We need to try to
I'm
figure
gonna
out
go
what they
5,
are.
10, 15. Would that be fair?
That would be fair, yep.
Are we counting these as trees?
25,
Those
they
are
gonna-
trees,
Are
yep.
they going to give us cover?
30.
If you hide behind the rather large trunks, yes.
Can we pass through, or are we assuming like the trunks are like?
The
Here.
leaves are high enough you could walk under them.
I would say like a 4 square would probably be like.
That's
a
what
trunk.
I had in mind too. In fact, I
20
just realized
feet. The Lord is not a trunk.
It's a big trunk. Well, he said you can drive a car through it, so.
if you ever needed to, we can draw on the plexiglass.
Oh, dude.
Let's wait until we need to,
That's
but
cool.
we
Yeah,
can't.
I like that.
I just how did I never think of this?
I have my short bow as I'm like running up, and I see that happen. I draw my short bow and I try to like notch an arrow. Can I reach him at 50, 45?
With your
Oh,
bow,
God,
yeah. Yeah, that's
So-
well within range.
So I knock an arrow and I shoot.
Schmirk, all sitting back there like, why are you running to shoot your
Yeah, as
bow?
I'm dude, I'm like pissed off. Right?
He runs the opposite way. He goes, here, check this shit
It's an
out.
interesting tactic. But
So 16.
Interesting play. Let's see how it plays
Yeah,
out.
let's see
for
how-
me.
Go long.
It's a bold strategy.
That's a bold strategy.
Let's see how this plays out. Oh, he can't see me because I'm not on the camera.
So a 16. to
oh, that was perfect. Oh, bummer.
Well, you have there's a camera on. I see
Oh,
you
yeah.
small.
hit. 16 hit.
Yes.
I'm kind of losing audio again.
Kinda.
This is unacceptable.
What the hell?
I know.
Hello.
Seems to be okay now.
In, out, Fox. In, out. Chop. Doo. Chop. Doo.
So
I'm being
as I'm
goofy.
running,
Oh, jeez.
Oh no!
Not the sweetheart. Oh,
I
darn.
knock the bow and I hit him for 5. This guy right here.
He doesn't want to wear his crown.
No, he doesn't.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what the little ridges are there for. They're like ruffles that have ridges. Okay.
I hit him in the shoulder. Glanced up him.
As you
Nice.
get Lays wavy. talking about ruffles.
Okay, you're closer now. What's your passive perception?
13, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. These critters, or whatever they are small humanoids, very stout, much more so than Duthmar is, and they seem to be made out of some material that looks like stone, almost like they have stone skin.
Oh, lovely.
Little dwarf elementals.
Yeah. Okay. Who was next?
Marrow.
All right, Austin, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
You are here just in case it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move towards. Let's see, to your left.
Okay.
There.
That way?
Yeah, let's go just beyond that tree a little bit, the big tree.
I thought he was going to be like, oh, just move me back here into this corner.
Like here, a little further.
One more, just so that I'm in range. And I'll take a shot at that same one that you attacked with
Nice.
my first crossbow bolt.
With my one of...
And that's going to be a 28. That should hit.
Surprisingly, it misses.
28,
kidding.
that's not a critical?
It hits.
What is your modifier?
That's not crit?
That's not a crit, no.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my
Modifier-
god.
Modifier is +9.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
What monster have I allowed to be created?
That's gonna hit for an 11.
11, okay. He's still up.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him again with my other crossbow.
You can try.
That's gonna be 15.
That misses.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, we know you need a 16.
We know you need a 16.
Well, I'm gonna hit him again, or try, and that's gonna be a 15 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Close but no cigar.
And for my final shot, that's gonna be a 12. Wow.
Surprisingly, that one misses.
One really hit.
Yeah.
As Carb's running, he's like... Just one of them hits,
Yeah.
and the rest of them... He...
Man, I need to work on my accuracy.
That was a rough one. Yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn though.
All right, cool.
Damn. So now it's my turn here. Damn. That's crazy.
Get him, Luthmir.
With my massive, you know...
We need to come up with some sort of spell where you can add your confidence as a modifier to whether or not you hit or do damage. Because Duthmar has a ton of confidence in everything he does. You cast a spell, and then you add your confidence modifier.
Double proficiency.
That would be a fun twist of a mechanic to add. Brennan, we should add a new mechanic to the game. It's called Confidence Modifier, and Duthmar's the only one that has it. And so he adds it to like a spell or something. Or everything he does, he adds his Confidence Modifier.
So is this confidence modifier like...
So I am...
Like, he thinks it's confidence, or is it like...
it's a +0, but Duthmar's convinced it's
Right,
doing
exactly.
something. That'd be pretty fitting.
Wouldn't it?
That actually works. Dexterity save from the guy that's been injured.
All right. 13.
13 fails. Okay. Oh, no. You are going to take
64 damage.
13 radiant.
Okay. A glow around him envelops him, and he disappears from sight for a moment because it's so bright. And then you see him standing there, as if unfazed.
Nice.
Really? Ooh.
Look what I can do. His name is Stuart.
And you hear chatter between them that seems to be in a language you don't understand.
Well, I just see red at this moment.
Okay, so am I
blood
close
rage going
enough?
on?
yeah.
Am I close enough to like inspect, see how she's
dryad?
like, doing in like health wise, condition wise?
She's probably okay, but she got maybe stunned might be the right word, or taken aback by getting. No, she took a like a David Stone to the Goliath forehead just now, but
Okay.
she's made of wood, so it didn't hurt her as much as it could have. If that makes sense. Is she up next? Let's see. It's the foes and then the dryad, huh? Is that all of for your turn?
Oh yeah, I was just doing like a perception. If I need to do like a perception check just to see her condition.
Okay.
Being a deal, that would be perception would be 23.
23.
I just want to sort of.
She's definitely alive, and she will survive for a while.
Okay.
If you manage to get these foes away, she will be okay.
Okay.
Okay. The foe's turn comes up, and you hear a, and then rising out of the ground comes a fourth one.
Ooh.
And he tucks into a roll and rolls straight for Doothmer to bludgeon him with his body.
Ooh, is this one of those charging attacks?
Yeah, basically.
Those can hurt.
Because I'm so dexterous. Whoa! I go, whoa! And I miss. Then he misses.
I'm learning a good amount from Critical Role too.
Yeah.
They were fighting this one guy that could bring inanimate objects to life and fight for him, and they were fighting furniture, and they were fighting this table that if he got a running start and charged and hit you, it added like a shitload of damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. Almost like trample.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, and you had to make like a save, and then even if you like rolled okay, you'd still take like 20 damage.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. He's gonna hit, but I think I'll have you do a Constitution save.
Okay. Con save of 21.
Ooh.
Nice. Well, you
Not
can
too
only have one damage into half a damage, so you're not gonna take any damage. He rolled minimum damage.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
So that was it for him. You've got two over here that are doing sling stone attacks against the non-damaged ones are against the dryad, and I gotta remember what her armor class is. Okay, one hits, the other one misses. And so they'll deal 3 damage to the dryad. Would you put a condition ring on the
Condition
dryad
ring on
for
the
me?
dryad. Red. Boink.
Okay. Then the damaged creature. He remember they're small, so they're kind of like goblins in size, which would be smaller than you, or gnomes in size, something like that. He takes his 2 fists, he puts them in front of him, and then goes down on the ground, and you see the dryad then tip over and lose her balance. All it did is knock her over.
Okay.
Doesn't deal any damage unless she fails a save, which she does. So she takes 2 damage. So she's down 5. At the moment, from when you got here, you don't know what her health was
Yeah.
before. Dryads don't have a whole lot of hit points, so time is of the essence.
Oh, don't worry, I'm rushing.
It's her turn. She spends half her movement speed to get up. And then she has 15 feet of movement speed again. She hears and sees you,
Stand up,
and
sit down,
she
fight, fight, fight.
moves 15 feet closer to you. There we go. And you hear her say something, to you, but you're not sure. Do you speak Druidic, Smirgoff, since you've got the 2024 Ranger? I think they might. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Or Sylvan.
No, they do not. Neither of
Freaky elf,
those.
freaky
Bummer.
deaky elf here. Freaky deaky elfish.
Okay. Then you're not sure what she said.
I say Ashfeature says what?
Is that mine?
And Dwarven.
Is that back to my turn?
I think so. Yeah.
I think part of the reason why I didn't hear what she said is because I have no idea what happened here. I am in a fit of rage, just hauling butt towards these guys. And then I'm going to face step into this first guy.
It does 5 damage, right?
Yes.
So 5 damage initially.
All right. We need another marker for him.
And then I
Can't bring
am
up any more. We're
going
running out of
to
reds.
I need to drink more Coke.
attack him once.
Or buy more whole milk.
Or buy more whole milk.
That's probably the healthier option.
So for a dirty 20, and I'm going to add Green Flame Blade to it.
Dirty 20.
So
So
that's
dirty.
a total of 2d8 damage. So that's a max damage of 8, and then 3.
So we're at
Plus
12
5.
plus 5,
Oh
17.
wait, 8 plus 5. Sorry, because I forgot my damage type.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 3, 16 damage.
Plus the 5 from before.
Plus the 5 from before.
21 total. Okay,
21
he's still
total.
standing.
So I'm gonna swing again for a 12.
That misses.
Okay, and then my extra attack on him as well. 21.
Ooh, nice.
11.
Okay. 11 slashing, right?
Piercing.
Piercing. Oh, that's right. You switched to finesse weapon. Okay. The piercing seems to not be doing so well on this beast that's made of stone.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But you have done some damage to him, so you're feeling optimistic.
Yeah, I'm probably even just using this piercing thing as a slashing, like I don't even know what.
Die! Whatever you are! Don't you touch that!
Yeah.
Alright. Does Syl operates on her own? Do you want to try to have her do something?
I don't know if she can really do a whole lot.
She could probably jump over off your shoulder and go talk to the Dryad if that, because you had said something like that before, right? She doesn't need language to understand what people are saying. She's like your perfect interpreter.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have her try to go talk to or see what's going on with the
She hops off your shoulder as you run past the Dryad and jumps onto the Dryad instead.
sweet, cool.
Which
Yeah.
is Dryad does not mind because it's a natural creature and she likes natural creatures.
It's
It's actually more of a plant, really.
I'm gonna put. I forgot to roll initiative for Hedwig.
Oh, go ahead and do it now, I guess. Might as well.
4. That's not good.
So he's at the end.
He's at the bottom. Okay. Okay, next one was Smirgoff, right?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
Excuse me, jeez.
Can you move me about 6 spots to the left? And then 2 forward. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take a shot at that that one that's right next to
like it.
sorry, the one with the fingers pointing at. That one. Yeah, that one.
The one that
It's
we
coming in
initially
handy.
I like it.
Pointer stick.
Better than he should, really.
First roll is gonna be a nat 20.
Whoa!
Double damage.
I don't know why it didn't do anything. I'm just kidding. It hits.
The bolt bounces off him because he's stove.
And that's gonna hit for 12.
Nice. Okay.
That's double?
That is double, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. I was like, if it's 12, it's like 24. Let's go. One bolt? That's a bolt, man. Damn.
It's still standing.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot it again, and that's not gonna hit. That's
No, it
12.
won't. Nope.
And we'll try again. How's an 18 do?
That'll do fine.
Okay. And that'll hit for 10.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Still standing.
These guys are getting.
Oh, yeah, these
Kind of
guys are
right.
going to have some.
I'm
guys
sure
are
they
gonna
have
have
some
some
strong stuff, but
My last shot's a dirty 20,
Okay.
and that's gonna hit for 10.
Okay.
Nice.
This time, the bolt goes deeper than the other ones, and the thing falls to its knees and then flops over and stops moving.
This guy?
Yep, he is dead.
Ooh.
And then,
I
as
thought
it
you were like,
dies,
he starts chewing on the bolt.
you see him slowly like melt into the ground, and he disappears.
I love that. Is that all of your turn, Austin?
That is all of my turn.
He leaves behind a small pile of gravel. If you've played Skyrim and you kill like a ghost and it leaves that little pile
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
dust,
like that.
that's kind of what I'm thinking of.
Nice.
All right, who's next?
Me. So, it's not her initiative turn. So if I am to move to her and pretty much be like, come with me if you want to survive, type thing, you know, and like, can I take her with me?
If you use your action to disengage.
Oh no, I'll let him have an opportunity. I want him to hit me.
That's right. Yeah, he wants.
he
it.
wants to get.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think you can do it even without having to like.
Because she's not prone, so I'm not trying to grapple her and pull her away. I'm just
Right.
sort of saying, hey, follow me.
Yeah, turn order is loose
How
enough
big
that
is
we
she?
should do that. She's a medium creature.
Get on my back, let's go. Piggyback.
That could probably work. Even
So-
though you're shorter than her.
You're stout.
You're a strong dwarf.
Heck yeah, 13 strength. So, I'm provoking opportunity.
He doesn't do it.
Telling her,
Hmm.
I'm telling her to come with me.
Okay.
Full movement speed, or do I do half?
What you could do full minus whatever you just moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It's not my full movement speed, but it's enough.
I like the virtuous.
Saving the damsel.
Yes, this is very good in my book.
See, that's
So-
what I thought I was doing, but I am just slashing and hacking at these sometimes.
Now that I'm closer, now that I'm closer, can I inspect how she is now?
She is-
better.
I'm trying to imagine what bruised wood looks like.
Bruised wood.
The bark
She
on
looks
her forehead
splintered?
seems splintered. Yeah, and you can see like the wood grain behind it, and there's a little bit of yellow sap dripping out.
Perfect.
That's what it
She
should
seemed
do.
weak.
Weaker than she should be.
Weaker than she should be.
Yeah. She's not she's not full strength. No.
Okay, so is she willing to be touched?
Well, you kind of just are escorting her away from danger, and so she would be. She'll make an exception in this case because she recognizes you're here to help. Otherwise, she'd probably be like, "Ew, no, leave me alone." Not now.
Hell no.
That's not what I meant.
Okay,
Then
so
she looks over at me, slashing them, but down.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on her. I am gonna hit. I'm going to cure her for 9 points of damage.
Okay. Sweet. She is back to full health, and you see the wound on her forehead properly heal.
Glow, and then it goes.
And she goes from having sort of like this darker aura to getting slightly lighter, in like actual light, emitting from her, and it's greenish yellow, and you can see the green color of her eyes flash back with a much stronger aura.
Smells
And
like spirit.
she looks at you and she nods. Whose turn is it after Doothmer again? Is it the foes?
It's hers.
It's foes.
Foes
it's
and then
the foes.
hers. Okay, so what she does happens on her turn. So I'll wait a second. Don't let me forget that.
My turn is done.
Okay, this guy is still in a roll, which is why he didn't attack you. So
Come get some. No, come get some, please. Oh, he's going after. Oh, please.
and he comes in for an attack on Doothmer, because he attacked Doothmer first.
So
I was gonna switch to Smirgoff, but that doesn't make sense.
this guy, I forgot. That guy behind him has 5 fire damage as well. 'cause
Ah.
That green flame blade jumped to him as well.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
Whole 5 damage, but you know.
Woo!
Hey, 5 damage is 5 damage.
Truer words have never been spoken. Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh wow, he is on your guys' butt.
11.
Okay.
Not as good this time.
I'm gonna say that passes, and he also missed you. Ironically, I really expected him to hit you, so that save was probably unnecessary.
Oh, I was hoping you hit me.
Okay, the one right next to
I
Terran
think please hit me.
is gonna take his fists and smack Terran instead of the ground. Oops, that's a
Hulk
D12.
smash!
I don't want to roll a D12 instead of
Hulk
D12.
smash!
What is wrong with my dice? Well, that's not wrong with my dice because you probably would like the outcome I'm getting, but I don't like the outcome I'm getting.
What's wrong with these dice? I'm gonna use my D24s.
Oh, look at that. I rolled a 1 and a 7. Neither of these matter. Okay, well, he missed you. The other guy
He's
is
like, dang it, I wanna hit
going to go
something.
into a roll, and he is aiming for the Dryad.
The other guy next to me?
The one that we just put the ring on.
Okay.
Okay.
Does he reach her?
He's got 30 feet of movement in a straight line.
Yeah.
But he misses. Somehow he overshoots, I guess, and doesn't correct in time. They're like little bowling balls of terror. But he missed her, and let's have... Did he have any movement speed left?
No.
Okay.
That was it.
So he stops just short of her. And this is the perfect opportunity to switch to her turn, where her eyes glow green, and she... Okay, so I'm thinking she steps. I gotta come over here for
Yeah,
a
do
second. This is gonna. She steps 5. Okay, that's far enough away. She steps aside 10 feet, and she starts whispering words in Sylvan, and you see a cloud of green surround her as she casts Whispering Winds, creating a 10-foot radius of magical wind around herself, which lasts for a minute, and a creature inside must make a wisdom saving throw or become distracted and lose their concentration on any skill checks. So it's not great. Oh, I don't know why I did that. He definitely failed.
I was gonna say, damn, you could have left me in there because I have like +7 to my wisdom saving throws.
She doesn't know that.
24.
Yeah. You're saved anyways.
And we're gonna say that creature got distracted, and he does. And I think that'll manifest this way. He has a hard time identifying his target now for 1 minute.
You got a little, yeah.
as long as he's in the area. But he's still rolling, so he's going to carry his momentum into the next turn, and he will probably pop out of the area, but it will take him a turn to reestablish his target. She just like popped flares for a homing missile, and it's got to take some time to reestablish. So she distracted it for a moment. That's the best she can do. That's her turn. Now you wanted to use your bird, is that right?
Yep, I'll perform the help action on that guy right there.
Okay.
And with cantrips, you can do them every time, right?
Every round.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to
Make a melee attack on that guy again with hopefully green flame blade.
And that means you have advantage, right? Because you did help.
yes.
Well, 17. Yeah, 17.
17 should hit.
So with the green flame blade, so that's okay. Hold up, that's 8. So 13 plus. So 14
Hit
on that one.
14
On
damage.
the first, yeah, on the first
Nice.
hit. Second hit, that's gonna miss.
Oh,
And then my extra attack,
12 is gonna miss as well.
power.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. All right.
next is Smirgov.
Go ahead, Smirgov.
Alrighty. Can you move me back to out that first position that I was in?
Does he take opportunity?
Yeah.
No, because he's rolling. It's a different kind of attack that I
Okay.
Oh, he's rolling.
does not get to do it.
That makes sense.
So about here?
And then,
They are.
Yeah,
except
good.
you can't manage to
Or do
get
you
it
want
for
to
air-
like
for-
come around a little bit so you can get an angle on both?
I'm just gonna attack that one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Don't mind me just taking the whole bag.
Please take. I've already had half the bag.
Please, I can't stop.
It's better for me if you do. Take as
Now
much
I'm like,
as-
geez, oh, please.
Alright. Oh my god. I'm rolling terribly right now.
I am
First
too.
one was a 10.
Nope.
Well, are you using the computer
Sec-
or actual dice?
Second one's to 26.
Okay.
That's a lot better.
Yeah. That'll hit for 10.
Okay.
We'll
He
take
finally
that.
has damage.
Oh, you got it.
I was gonna
And
say,
then
oh, and dropped it.
next one's 17.
Bougie.
17 hits. Yep. Oh, nice.
And
Go bouge.
the 17 hit.
Yep.
Yep.
And that hits for 10.
Okay.
20.
And another 17.
Wow.
And that hits for
Don't buy a lottery ticket.
He's making it. He's making up for the first 2 rounds.
11.
Yes, 31 damage.
He's still alive.
Do you?
And then I'm going to use one of my dreadful strikes.
So dreadful.
Do you do combo attacks, or like, are you about combo attacks?
What do you mean?
So saving like your action and then comboing it with another player's.
With a prepared action, you could do that.
Yeah, because I know that's like a possibility, but like figuring out how to like save your action to combo it with another
Yeah.
is hard to understand.
Let's say you and Austin were to work it out together. You could just say, "I prepare my action to do this thing," so that you
Okay.
combo with Austin.
Say like I use some kind of spell that helps him out with his attack or something like that.
Well, it's like
problem.
range. It's like range. So like let's say my spell range is 60 feet, and we're like 75 feet away. I can prepare my action. Say when this guy gets within 60 feet, I'm shooting. My spell goes off.
It's the workaround for turn order being really rigid and real time not being.
Because I think combo attacks are really cool if you can figure some stuff out with that.
Yeah.
Combo attacks are fun. Yeah. Because there's a bunch of stuff that I can do to like increase your increase your stuff if I prepare it right.
You're sort of artificially creating multi-attack,
Yeah.
which is a
yeah.
normal thing for monsters to have,
Yeah.
and fighters.
Okay.
Were you attacking with the Dreadful Strike? I missed the damage.
It was 11.
Okay, it's looking damaged.
He's looking a little. He look a
He's
little
like,
chipped.
he's got like 4 in the back of his head, kind of just like.
He look a little chipped. He's still rolling.
But he's still rolling.
That is
Rolling
true.
with his
he's
homies.
Rolling with the big
And
dogs.
that ends my turn.
All right.
My turn.
Yes.
Sweet. So I'm going to step here. And I'm going to hit him with my Warhammer. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
And this is a bludgeoning weapon. Bludgeoning weapon for 8.
You seem surprised as it does more damage than.
It's like, oh, look at this. Look what my hammer can do.
Well,
As soon as I
mean,
heard stone, I'm like,
yeah, I was gonna say you're a dwarf. I was gonna ask because like he is a dwarf and he
I was
knows
like,
stone, and
That's
it's like,
why I switched. That's why I wanted to switch from my longsword to a warhammer, because it makes more sense for a dwarven priest to have a warhammer. And when I see stone, I
Because
just
all
start
pastors
laughing,
carry a warhammer with them.
which is why I was laughing. I'm like,
Naturally,
yeah, I want him to hit
naturally.
me because I'm gonna slap him. Yeah, so I just bonked him.
Speaking, quick side note. Did you guys hear the Pope died today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The day after he was visiting with freaking whatever.
JD Vance.
Yeah, JD Vance.
yeah, it was.
I was like, man, poor Pope. I was like, his last known memory on this plane of existence is talking to JD Vance. Poor bastard. I know. I feel bad, man. I love Pope Francis, man. I think he was excellent. I love the fact that he was so different from like a lot of the other popes. He was a lot more progressive. And stuff, and I like Pope Francis. I thought he had a really good view on.
Do you think he'd
life.
carry a warhammer with him though?
Hell yeah, he would.
Okay, that was the tie-in I was looking for.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he would.
Hell yeah, he would. If he could. I guarantee he would.
I want to meet with JD Vance. I
that
gotta get
guy-
the hell out of here.
Because that guy just carries a dagger with him, which is weak.
yeah,
Mhm.
oh yeah, yeah. Pope Francis would have a big warhammer for sure,
Okay.
with radiant stuff attached to it.
Glad we're on the same page.
Yep.
Okay.
Nose radiance.
That was the end of your turn, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So that guy still has momentum, and he's moving.
I should have
confused.
I should have moved back and caused opportunity. Oh wait, they're both rolling.
That guy starts turning.
He just
Do I
has
get?
no idea what's going
Is
on.
he disengaging?
He's trying to reacquire a target. He
Do
doesn't
I get
know where the target is.
opportunity?
Not from where you were.
I
Well-
was 5 away. He moved away. He moved out of my radius.
Yeah, I think you would actually. I hadn't thought of that.
That's why I was wondering if it's considered a disengage or not.
This guy moves into the aura and he loses his target acquisition, so he ends up here.
Lovely.
So you have confused the two bowling balls.
I missed my.
This is just target
opportunity
shooting
at
for Smirnoff. They're just rolling on the ground. He's like, this is great.
that. I missed my opportunity. I had 13.
The other guy
13's a misser.
goes for a double fist attack at your
I
face.
should have yelled at him. Come get me here! As he comes and gets me. he
Oh,
gets
finally a
confused.
decent roll, 19.
19 is my AC.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it, beats it. It's like pizza.
6 damage.
Okay.
Woo!
Bludgeoning. Nice.
That's all he's done to you.
Because he hits your stud on the stud of
This is
leather.
like the
That's
4th
bad
initiative
damage.
round, and finally some damage is dealt.
Yep.
Finally, I hit someone. I'm over here begging for someone. Please hit me.
To be honest, this is why I sometimes break out the D24. Sometimes I just can't hit.
There you go.
Okay.
Dryad's turn.
Dryad's turn. She's kind of not super equipped for damage. Could you move her 5 foot closer to that one?
This one?
Yeah, just so she's in melee range. She's gonna attack it. +4. Let's see what she.
With her fist of bludgeoning.
Ooh, 22. Is unfortunately it's only a d6 +2, so she does 3 damage, which is a bummer. But she hit it and she did 3 damage.
Nice.
And it was piercing, so it probably didn't do 3. All right, Hedwig still helping.
Help action, yeah.
Okay, back to Taryn.
Okay.
Do
Do the same thing I've been doing with my.
So far, only one has been the dust.
Oh, don't worry. This one's probably gonna die next. Then this one. And then this one. Because all his damage is doing like half. Mine's doing 1.5 times. And he's gonna just shoot the living piss out of him.
So instead of green flame blade, I'm gonna hit him with booming blade this time. Maybe thunder damage will hurt him a little bit more than fire will. 18 for 6 plus 7. That was two ones, so 2 minimal damage.
Oh.
So 7 off the first hit. Swings again for a 16.
Okay, that hits.
Another 1. Oh my god. So for another 6 damage.
Okay, it's really close.
And then, ooh, I think that's a miss. 13.
Yeah, that misses. Sorry.
Well,
Not for long.
could action surge if I wanted to, but
Why not?
I feel like with those rolls, you probably shouldn't.
instead I'm going to move back. I'll take
Opportunity attack.
opportunity. Yep.
Best he would do is a 16.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you intending on maybe switching to your other weapon and doing ranged next turn, or
We'll see.
Okay.
Not at the moment.
not really? Okay.
Not at the
I
moment.
was just curious.
Yep. I still got my melees out.
Then we move to Smirgov, I think.
Smirnoff
Yes,
just gonna go,
Smirnoff.
bam dead, bam dead, bam, bam dead.
Austin, don't kill this guy.
Don't kill this guy.
Don't kill him?
Don't kill him.
Fully kill him. He's only half dead.
Alright, well, I'm gonna attack the other one.
This one?
The one in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't kill that guy.
Okay. Alright.
We got something in
well,
store for him.
19. Good hit.
Wow. That's a good hit.
It's only gonna be for 5 damage, though. Kind of a weak
Damn.
one.
He seems to stumble a bit.
Oh.
What was that?
He seems to stumble a bit.
Or is that just because
Okay.
he's confused?
Why not both?
True.
A 19. Good hit.
Okay.
And that one's gonna be for 12.
How would you like to kill it?
Ooh.
Boom.
Let's say that bolt hits him in the kneecap. I'll let you take it from there.
As he's rolling.
There was a. I'm gonna switch the camera.
It's like
for a
those
second.
slow motion like sniper games where like you hit him critically, but it goes slow motion.
Jake in my other game, whenever he kills something, it's always with a bow, and I ask him, "How do you want to do this, Jake?" And he always goes, "Arrows go everywhere, boom, 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 boom."
Yeah.
And he does that every time, and it's a joy every time I see it.
Love it. Love it.
The bolt knocks him right in the jimmy, and he explodes.
So that one should be. Oh,
Go
you got
for it. Go for it. No, you have fun with that. Yeah.
Die.
Into dust.
Yeah, there's a dust pile on the ground. Yep. Do you have any more action economy?
You have movement and action economy.
Yep, I have movement and one more crossbow.
You want to get an angle on this guy?
Yeah, you have to go this way.
Yeah. Yeah, just put me in somewhere with a line of sight.
I'd
You
say
can go
that would
7.
work.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can go 7 if you want.
There you go.
I just realized the only
Alright.
thing I've ever killed with a sword was a cardboard minifigure. That's a little disappointing.
It's all good. We'll you can kill this thing too. We'll work our way up.
Well, that missed. So,
Just a bit outside. You tried to corner and missed.
All right, dude.
Alright, so.
Bold strategy, Con. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Movement. 1, 2. I'm within her 10.
Yeah.
Am I affected? Do I have to roll wisdom, or is it one of those spells in which she allows friendlies?
She was trying to allow it to not impact you.
Right.
So,
So, I mean, my wisdom saving throw is a 19.
You're fine.
question.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through.
If I made a melee attack with Shocking Grasp, which they can't take a reaction until the start of the next turn,
Okay.
and then I action surged and disengaged, or not disengaged, but like
But just moved out of the way?
that would still work. Right?
Yeah,
or,
that would work.
Or sorry, action surged, use Booming Blade, and then moved because they can't reaction with.
yeah.
That would work, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Are you cool if I use the square that's not officially a square to get flanking?
Yes, because the world is not a square.
Okay. Attacking. Oh. Didn't make the box, but it's not going to hit anyway. 5, 10.
Don't you get advantage for flanking?
Is it advantage or +2?
Oh, it was +2, sorry.
I was just saying, if it's advantage, hell yeah, let's go! Oh, both of them missed. That's my turn.
Okay.
Now that I'm
Close.
staying within 10 feet of her, do I have to make a saving throw every turn?
No.
Okay.
She's gonna drop it anyway, because at this point, it's not
Well,
producing
it's
anything.
this person's turn now.
Yep.
And he's confused as fork, so.
Well, he's still rolling this way, and so he has momentum, and he goes about 10 feet, and then he transforms back into bipedal form. Yep, right there.
Opportunity.
Yep.
14, no.
Okay. He transforms into bipedal and then goes right into the ground with 2 fists.
Nice.
Causes a tremor that
Kill
just
this guy. Because it's going this way.
No, don't worry about it.
No, but I need a dex save from you to see if you stand on your feet.
16.
Oh, you pass.
Nice.
Let's see if she passes.
16 with no
No, she failed.
pluses.
She
She
falls
fell
over.
again.
Man, stay on your feet.
Did she take damage?
She's a tree fighting some rocks. No, she just fell over. It was all.
Oh, I fell over it.
She's doing pretty well for being a tree fighting
rock.
rocks. Yeah, usually rocks win against wood.
Usually they do.
Yeah. But the guy that you have been fighting then basically lobs a stone at you. So they weren't actually slinging stones, they were just throwing their body parts. 17. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. Who's next? She
Yes.
is?
The tallywhacker?
Yeah, she spends 15
He doesn't move
feet
at all?
Of... No.
I
Oh,
wanted
you
to
wanted
move.
to move!
I
Oh!
wanted to move. I wasn't thinking about that.
She gets up and probably, I would say she probably moves this way, right there.
Moves away? Okay.
Well, she's not cut out for this fight. She knows it.
Oh, yeah,
You hear a voice in your mind from Syl. telling you that the Dryad knows she's outmatched and she's going to run now.
Okay. I tell her to tell Syl, or I tell Syl just so, because she still can't talk.
You can just
right?
shout and Syl will hear, and the Dryad
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Just go. Don't worry about us. We got these guys, man.
Don't run away. I
You
want to
get
talk
out
to
of
her.
here.
Hedwig does help again.
Yes.
Okay, bringing us to you. Us to you.
Okay.
Back to you, Jim.
How is this guy looking?
Which one?
This one right here.
They both
Mr.
look a
Hula
little
Hoop.
damaged.
Yeah.
Hula Hoop is bloodied, which means he's at least half, if not lower. And then Sailor Earring over there
I don't know what
is
a bloodied. I don't know what a bloodied.
he's really close to death.
What's a bloodied
Bloody
rock?
rock.
Yeah,
Like,
bloody.
Right. What's a bloody
So I'm
rock?
going
look like here?
to do the same thing to this guy.
Ah.
I'm gonna move up,
Bloody.
and I'm gonna hit him also with a booming blade.
He looks like he's got cracks through him.
16.
That hits.
You look a little cracky.
So
Not a good kind of crack.
8 plus. So 10
Okay.
with thunder damage,
Oh.
and then I'm going to attack again for 17.
Okay.
11. Then
Okay.
I'm going to use my extra attack for another 16.
Nice. That hits.
For another 11.
How would you like to do this?
oh. I'm literally just I'm just like multi-stabbing this guy until just chips off. Disintegrates.
And I go, oh man.
And then
He was mine.
I wanted to do that.
And then I'm gonna tell everybody, I'd be like, wait! Let this guy go.
Don't kill this guy.
Don't kill this guy, just let him go.
Don't worry, I can't reach him.
Surround this.
Would you like a dodge for your kill?
Yes, please.
All right. Smirgov?
Intimidate this fool. Try to get him to
just
run.
intimidating.
He is.
Try to get him to run.
He is the last foe. You do have. There are options that sometimes get forgotten because everyone's like, let's kill everything. Sometimes you can ask, or you can interrogate the surviving enemy.
You want to talk to a rock?
You can try it.
Mm.
You can try it. Because he can't move.
Hey rock, meet my warhammer.
Theoretically, he can move. He probably should.
See, it's a. What exactly is he doing right now?
He's standing ready to well, he was going to attack, but now all his friends died. He's looking around, unsure of what to do.
I feel like the best option here, Brennan, would be to. I think Syl's going to be the only way that we can communicate with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Um,
They seem pretty sworn enemies of the Dryad, so I don't think
If
it's
this
anything
thing
more
if this
than-
thing swings at Syl though.
I don't think it's anything more than
She's got 30 feet of range.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
than wood versus stone. I don't think it's anything more than that.
So are we in like active combat right now still, or?
Probably not.
So I'm gonna kind of like move within 30 feet of this guy and tell Syl to try to communicate with him.
I'm trying to find the little mushroom dude, because it could be Syl.
Well, yeah, sure.
Where's the mushroom dude?
They're in
Come
there.
on, dude. Come on, dude.
Mushroom.
Come on, dude.
Talk with me if you want to live.
Oh, well, I can't find her. She's missing. All right, so you're gonna go in for the non-violent.
Yes.
Okay, so you might
think
have
so.
you might have to restrain him.
Well, I mean,
I
If
go
he-
through the rubble and look for gems.
if he wants to move, I mean, go for it.
I guess you would be able to talk to it. He's not forced to respond then. to Syl.
Right.
Just
Good
you.
lord, Sill's about the size
No,
of
not at all.
So, what do you want to say?
Talk if you want to live.
Well, I'm gonna tell Syl to ask
That's
him
pretty
why he attacked this poor maiden.
Okay.
Stone hate wood.
He has
Would be bludgeon.
he has a broken form of communication.
Yeah.
Almost like he's not truly sentient. More like he is some sort of base level minion or construct or elemental of some sort, something like that. Construct's not the right word. Elemental is a lot closer. You glean from his response that he was ordered to.
Ordered.
Ordered by whom?
You get a 404 error.
404 error.
Page not found. That's my excuse, damn it.
All right. I tell him.
That's your excuse.
That's my excuse.
I believe that's all we're gonna glean from him. So I tell Syl to tell him he can leave.
He transforms into a boulder and he starts rolling away from you.
It's a good move on his part.
He takes 8 thunder damage.
Oh, that's right. He's booming blade.
Thunder damage.
8 thunder damage.
Which is huge against.
He gets about 5 feet and then crumbles.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like,
I was.
I was like, someone needs to hit me because I'm gonna thunder the crap out of them, and then I'm
I
gonna
like
throw them away.
See, I've been trying to figure out a combo with Booming Blade, and I
got
don't know. Shocking Grasp,
You're free to
Action
go.
Surge, Booming Blade, and I can walk away.
Just
You're
walk
free to go.
away.
Just walk away.
Just walk away. Try it.
Yeah, come on. Go.
All I can sense, all I can do right here is when he says you can go, and he rolls away, then crumbles, is me laughing like freaking Dave Bautista in freaking
yeah.
in Guardians
Guardians
of
of
the
the
Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were getting at.
Oh, you're so
Yes.
dumb. And I thought I was stupid.
Oh man.
So we're coming up 10 minutes on our 2-hour mark. So, question is, well, actually, let's just wrap this up real quick before we address that. So the Dryad comes back, and she speaks to you through Syl, and so Syl is mostly friends with Terran, not for any particular reason. She's just closer to you. So she says, the Dryad thanks you for protecting and healing her, and asks what she can do in return.
$100 million.
We are fighting a much bigger battle in this world, and we are looking for allies.
Do you know? I'd ask her. Have Syl ask her who'd want to harm her, since they were sent to kill her.
Why were you being attacked by these folk?
She speaks of an unknown foe that is slowly taking.
My intelligence is
Hold
good enough
over.
to know that, or to relay that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait, that's something.
You
that
passed
I,
your thinking check today.
Yeah.
But he says it very loud. Ask her this!
19 minus 3, so 16. I'm good.
There is an enemy that is gaining a foothold in the high forest, and that enemy is stopping the forces of good, including the elves and the dryads and other good kin, from operating as they should. Things are not very good because of the Dark One, and the Dark One is slowly taking over the forest. And so, if
Luckily
she
I'm
would like to
neutral.
help, but there are bigger fish to fry right now.
Oh, she would. Oh, with our fight. Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Well, we are very, very happy to help you with this Dark One. If you guys would help us to our means of the end, after we assist you in taking out this dark? I'm sure it's not much.
Shit, we're on break right now.
Shit, yeah, this
This
is
is
this is vacation.
You're on.
our vacation.
You're on your union break.
We're on
This
a
is our
slight
vacation.
hiatus.
She snaps her fingers and poof, she turns into a bunch of floating leaves resembling the shape of a woman, and then she
That's
she
actually
glides
Syl.
over to you, and she smiles and she tells you through Syl where the elves are that you're looking for, in which direction to go and what path to take. Continue following this stream, and as you go along, you will meet other friendly folk that live in this forest. So you should keep your eyes out for the jolly forest dwellers is one of them, and then for the feathered folk.
And these friends will assist us or give us information on this dark
They
one.
will lead us to the
Probably
ground.
both.
Both.
Yeah, both.
We will take both. Is this dark one very dangerous? Is he very?
Yes.
Is there any reason not to believe her right now?
No. No, I don't think so.
I know.
You could do a little check on her.
You have a really good passive insight.
Yeah.
You would be very trusting of her.
Okay.
It's not like the end as we know it for the forest, but if left unaddressed, it would be a serious problem. She also says that there's a little bit of trouble with the elves at the moment. Not as in like they're causing trouble, but that they have an issue on their hands that needs to be addressed.
They're elves. They're always causing trouble.
Will we need to help with this issue before we take on this dark one?
No, but you could you could help them with that first, or you could take care of the dark one first. Whatever the case, as long as you, she'll basically, she's a dryad, so she has abilities to communicate through the trees, and she would essentially put in a good word with them that you can be trusted when you meet them, improving your chances of developing a friendly relationship.
Smirgraf, maybe we can get you some decent bows, with these elven people.
While
Yeah,
you're
I've heard the elves like their bows.
Yes.
I don't know how they feel about crossbows though.
they're okay with it.
Rapid fire crossbows.
While you're on the way there, she tells you that a great sadness has happened to the wood elves. They have lost their air. H-E-I-R or H. Yeah.
What,
Sorry.
they can't breathe?
Yeah.
Their
They lost
hair.
their air?
Yeah, they can't breathe anymore.
They've lost their hair. They've gone bald.
Now that
Never met a bald elf before.
I love that. That's great. They lost their hair.
But they can't breathe. I can't wait to get this transcript.
I apologize with my accent. I thought you said hair.
You're like, they lost their hair. They can't breathe.
Listen,
Okay.
we will help them with their
Silly
hair, no breathing problem.
This transcript's gonna be great.
It is, isn't it? Okay, but if the lost air was returned to the elves, they will grow much stronger, because then they will finally be able to reunite with their winged brethren.
Well, they lost their. They lost him. He didn't die.
Winged brethren, what are they? Some dragons?
Probably harpies. Harpies.
Do you ask her?
Yes. What do you mean by winged brethren? Winged snakes?
She has trouble coming up with vocabulary for it, even though this is like through spores. But
Leathery,
you get
scaly,
actually yes,
looking green.
yes,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do they have a helmet?
no.
My friend really wants a helmet. Green dragons.
Do
dragon? Do
nature
I see,
nature check.
Do I hear dragon in this little thing that you tell me? What am I rolling for?
Nature.
15.
Okay. It's not a dragon. It's too small for a dragon.
Oh.
but it's like a
Wyverns.
dragon.
It's like a dragon.
Yeah, and they have lots of them.
You're not talking about worms, are you? Green worms?
Whelps.
And they have lots
They
of
do fly, and
Drake.
they're powerful and they're green, and they're scaly.
My character probably wouldn't know, would they? Probably not.
Sounds an awful lot like something that attacked you about a month ago.
Oh,
Wyvern.
a wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty.
They have
Very
good
well.
relationships with the green wyverns of the high forest, but
I've never heard any good wyverns, but you know, maybe.
The
I
only good
mean,
wyvern's a
I
dead
won't
wyvern.
yuck somebody's young, but who knows? I mean, maybe they'll change my mind about wyverns, but right now I don't like them.
The other one hurt really bad.
Okay. I mean, so they're good with the wyverns, but with their air gone, they are having issues
they're having trouble breathing. Yeah.
with their hair and breathing.
Yeah. No, with the air missing, they have there's trouble in the relationship between the wyverns and the
Right.
elves.
Okay.
So she is saying, look for the lost noble heir of the elven clan that is possibly somewhere in the forest.
Would these high elves have a little bit more information on where this noble may be?
Yeah.
Now lead us to the ground.
These feathered ones. What are these?
The what?
The feathered ones that you speak
The
of.
feathered ones. She speaks of wingless people with beaks and feathers.
They're kind people.
Dirty harpies.
Black feathers, black beaks, and they don't speak in a language other than they repeat what it is that they hear.
They looking like a crow. They
Yes.
speaking like a parrot.
So if I went in the eyes of my crow, would I be able to tell what they were saying?
As you're thinking about it, it strikes you that they sound a lot like Kenku.
Okay.
We could just talk all kinds of fun gibberish just to have them repeat it.
You're rolling high on your funny checks tonight. Oh.
Very nice. Yes, I think that is a good plan. We go find these nobles that have the balding issue. And we
I'm
try
pretty sure
to-
AI can't tell sarcasm from
Oh, definitely
honesty. This is going to be a fun. It's one of the key points for next week is will be the team is looking to find the balding ones.
I'm just looking at the
We know that
transcript.
they're losing
and
their hair, so it's like
I'm just looking at the transcript, and it's just telling me that Dan talks too much. 95% of Dan.
That was the first 8 minutes before it cut off.
no, I
It-
like it.
Dan, you talking too much.
It thinks this is my other party.
Oh.
It's getting all of us.
I think this is a good plan. I think this is very nice. I mean, we know what to do, and I like the thought of killing a dark one. That sounds fun.
That sounds fun as long as it's not a lich
In
or
these-
A lich?
a lich. Because I don't like.
Do you want to
liches.
fight a lich? I've done a lich fight recently, an arch lich actually.
Not from what you've told me.
Okay.
Hell no, I don't want to find one of those things yet. Get me to level like 15, and then we'll talk about it.
Wall of Force, power word kill.
Yeah, literally.
Let me find this.
With a
footage.
party of 3, and we try to take on an archlich. Like, woo-wee.
So we're now at 10:01 Eastern time. So
He missed his strict bedtime. He's pissed.
oh no!
Hey, it's still light out here. What the hell? Going to bed. It's still light out.
This is a fine
Well,
fest.
it's not light here. I'll tell you that.
You just haven't looked hard enough. It's out there somewhere. Keep looking. It's light somewhere.
It's
Well,
light
Just gotta walk west.
It's
Can we,
Really
before we
far.
set out on our trek, can we make a little camp here since, you know, I want to do a little fishing, maybe catch us some meal.
Yes.
yeah.
I've been looking at these fish the whole time.
I'm still looking for gems in the rocks because I have
That's probably
awesome
that's
stone.
probably smart.
Hey, if I'm gonna find something, I may have just found something. 'Cause I rolled a 16 and a 17. That's not without modifiers. Anything sparkly in these remnants?
Okay, we'll disconnect this guy.
We'll use the remnants and we'll build a fire ring so we can have a fire safely.
That's a good idea.
Out of
Okay.
our,
Dude,
Dead
Syl
foes.
really comes in handy for like language barriers.
Yeah, she does. That might be abusing it, but I'm
It's
okay with
definitely
this.
abusing it, but that's fine. Like that's
Sylvan's a form of Elvish, though, isn't it?
It is.
So
Yeah, I'm
it's just a
surprised
dialect
that you don't know it because you're
He's an elf.
Oh, I can do Elvish or like,
but you can't do Sylvan.
I don't think so.
Sylvan's like a
Unless-
dialect of Elvish.
Yeah, I
right?
thought. I forgot
I
your.
don't know.
I thought you. I
Me and Austin are both elves.
What's your sub race again? It's called
Eldritch?
no, the elves that are from the Fey realm. What are they called again?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta pee.
Do you remember, Chris? What are they called?
The elves from Faerun.
From the Fey world. Fey realm. Fey realm. Anyway, okay, so I don't want to hold up Austin. Anything quick we should say while he's still here?
No, I think we're good. I think we're going to set up camp and we're going to set off next week.
Next
To
Monday?
Grandma's,
Yeah,
Grandma's house we go.
I'm good with where we're at.
Cool.
I think that ended on a good note.
This was all ad lib. None of that was planned. I made these creatures up on the spot, and I'm going to give you 800 XP a piece, we'll say. So, record 800
Very
XP. I did not have any stat block. All I did was choose an armor class, and I roughly added a +5 bonus to any attack roll they made. And I made up all the attacks on the spot.
I really like the side quest.